So hey guys, this is the man BFP4F here once again with another brand new weapon review. This time I will be doing the QBB-95 for your medic class. You might notice that this is not my account. As always, this is again on my friend's account. I'm only Vector. I didn't have a QBB at the time, and he let me use his account to do this weapon review. But as of now, I actually have it on my own account as well. But still, it was really kind of him to let me use it. And I do get quite some kills. But there's one problem. My team is really bad. I mean, my team got pushed back to their spawn almost the whole game. And I was the only one rushing, like forward. And at some point, I even tried to cap some flags, but you might note that the main flags, like you have the A and D flag, but the B and C flag they cap really slowly. So when you try and cap it, it takes a long time for you to cap it by yourself. That's why it's always best to have your team. But the problem is my team didn't do anything. They just got pushed back all the way to D. I don't even know what flag it is. This gameplay is from a while back. But our team was just getting annihilated, but I did manage to get quite some kills with this gun, and I don't know how long the gameplay is. I think it's around 9 to 10 minutes, so I hope you bear with me. But let's quickly get into this gun and the attachments that I am using for this weapon. I am using a casket max. Reason being, he didn't have Viper max, or else I would have gone with that. But the casket max, as you will see, worked really well. I mean, I even think that I'm gonna get casket max on my own medic because it's just so cheap. I think it's 9.99 funds, and it's just really good. I think you get 120 bullets per clip when you combine it with the QBB-95. That's a lot, and I will get into damage in a moment right here. But with the damage that this weapon has, it's really good actually to have a lot of ammo. But I would personally still run it with Viper Max. And like as you can see here, I'm capping a flag by myself, and like I just get annihilated. I mean, there was not a single teammate around me, and I can cap everything on my own. And so the stock that I am using is the tactical stock. Most people with the QBB, they will go with the Nemesis stock. And this is not because this weapon has a lot of recoil, but it's because when you combine it with a Nemesis stock, it has almost zero recoil. I mean, for the first 8 to 7 shots, you won't even notice some recoil. Only after that you notice the gun kick up a little bit, just a little bit. But as you can see, I'm using the tactical stock, and in my opinion, the best way to use this gun would be just tap firing really quick, just like I am now. Just like you should use the L85, just really quick tap fire. Even though it has good accuracy, that's the best way to handle it. And this weapon, it has a lot of deviation. I mean, it has really big deviation values, but for some reason I get more shots off with this weapon than I can with a different weapon with less deviation. That might be because I tap fire like that. Because I did notice that when I go full auto, I do lose quite some accuracy. So I just try to be really quick with tap firing. Barrel, I don't. You guys have seen it at the beginning. I think I use Predator barrel or Precision barrel. Probably Precision barrel, because this gun is really good for long range, and Precision barrel is really good for that because your shots hit really quick, so you can kill the guy faster. I went with the red dot sight, and that's because I didn't have the red dot sight on my own account, and I didn't ever use it on my medic, so I want to see how a red dot is, and it works out really well. As of now, I got the red dot permanent for my medic as well, but this gun performed really well with the red dot. I would recommend it, but the iron sights are actually quite nice. It has this iridescent blue lights. It's a Chinese weapon, and as far as I know, it had been in a couple of games. I think Battlefield 3, as far as I know. I didn't play that game. But let's quickly get into the damage. It does 27 to 25 damage at close range, This is enough to guarantee you a 4-shot body kill on 100 HP targets without body armor, 26 to 22 damage at medium range, and 22 to 20 damage at longer ranges. This is not, as you can see, that's not a whole lot of drop off between the damages, so it's actually quite good for long range engagements. And as I said, with the casket max, you don't really need a lot of ammo. And as I said, the deviation is quite high, and it has a standard in-out sight time of 0.4 seconds, which is average for most of your light machine guns, except for the M60, QGY88, RPK, and MG3, and the Peshenek, which have a 0.2 time. It has 60 bullets per mag with 3 magazines total. This is a good amount. You won't really run out that quickly, but I do recommend casket or Viper Max just because of that ammo, so you have to reload less. Speaking of reloads, it has a 5.1 second reload. It's actually really fast for a medic gun. You can even compare it to the MG36. It is not a belt-fed light machine gun. As you can see, it's a drum magazine at the bottom. And here I get one deagle kill, but I really like this weapon. It's locked at level 21, but it does cost a lot of funds. I think 2,499 funds, I believe. But I still got it because I just love this weapon from using it on this account. Really just really good accuracy, good damage. And like as you can see here, my team is just back here, and I don't even think how much kills I have right now. I think I have in a series of kills right now. My team isn't really doing anything, but nonetheless I want to show this gameplay because I do get quite a lot of kills and shows how good this weapon can be. And I don't think that this weapon let's say can be outgunned really quickly by other weapons. I would consider it OP because some people think the MG36 is OP, but just looking at this gameplay, you can just see for yourself. You call this weapon OP or not? I mean, come on. It has laser beam accuracy. It's so good. It's such good damage, and it also looks very good in my opinion. It has a quick reload. Oh yeah, and I would quickly like to say who suggested this video for me, and let me quickly search for his name. His name is 2rare2g. So thanks man for suggesting this video, and this was for you. He was in a game with me a while back, and he asked, can you do the QBB-95 for me? And he said, can you please give me a shout out? So I'll be more than glad to do it for him. But as you can see, I'm really good with this weapon, but my team, as I said millions times before, didn't really do anything. And my accuracy is, I think, quite high with this weapon. As you can see, if you tap fire, it kind of doesn't even move. I mean, I think my accuracy is around the 29 with this weapon. I mean, that just says a lot. I mean, if you like good weapons and you have the funds for it, I would just recommend you buy this weapon. Oh yeah, and I recently been ranking my engineer. I've gone from level 18 to level 21 in about a day and a half, thanks to the XP booster. And so I got the A as well, and I think I will do another gameplay commentary for that weapon instead of just the gameplay. But and I'll also get the stabilized stock, and once I reach level 22, I'll get the Stingray Max, which is a good substitute to Viper Max for your engineer, because it has more close range damage than Viper Max and a bit less long range damage. But some machine guns aren't really meant for long range. But this gameplay is coming to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay commentary, and I'll see you all next time.
Not even the ground.
ready.